about time.
And we're back! All flash!
No substance.
So today's top 5 is the top 5 true stories
Yes.
based on a true story.
Based on true story.
Now that The Irishman is out and about doing some okay numbers, but regardless,
The reviews on it are really good.
yeah, it's another Scorsese flick that you got to see with De Niro and Pacino and Pesci and.
Oh, you mean the Scorsese amusement park ride where he shows you all the dirty and criminal Italians?
Well, this is
that ride that he takes us on all the time.
The backlot though. It's what happens in the
Oh, it's
alley.
with the Irishman. I'm sorry, it's not the Italians this time. He changed it up a little bit. It's the new ride at his amusement park.
That's
the,
right.
The Irishman.
Yeah, it's Robert De Niro with blue contacts. All right, but we wanted to look back actually and look at a little based on a true story. Now, The Irishman is based on a true story.
Okay.
In regards to Jimmy Hoffa, not necessarily about Jimmy Hoffa, but it's along those lines. You know, it's related to that topic. So, wanted to see what other awesome freaking true stories are out there.
Right. Okay.
Terrence, go first.
All right. So as I was looking and making my list, there's a lot of good ones that I have not seen. I'm sorry. Maybe I just don't care about life. But there's a lot
that on the news.
Yeah,
man.
like, a lot of them I hadn't seen, or maybe it's kind of like I already know what happens. I don't need to watch that happen. But I did the ones when I sat and really thought about it. I started getting my list, and I was like, well, this is too many to choose from. So if you guys hate my list, ain't my fault. I didn't pick this topic.
Thanks.
I picked 5 of them out of like 15 that I just wrote off the top of my head. And if I had looked for 5 more seconds, I'm sure I could have put another 15 movies on this too. But with that being said, number 5.
Number 5.
All right, so I changed my number 5 6 times. 6 times because I really wanted to do something else, but
Okay, so what is the one that you had to freaking, you know what? This is the winner. This is going in. Top 5.
Number 5.
Number 5
is actually Ghosts in Darkness.
That is excellent.
Yes. I love that movie. That movie made me afraid of like going to Africa and the jungle, and I felt like lions are just trying to hunt us down. Like Lion King's not even fun anymore. I just think that lions are murderous.
Damn you, Simba.
Yeah, I know, right? But that movie was scary, suspenseful, and it was like everything about it just kind of like you were on the edge of your seat. Is the lions coming? Is the lions coming? Yep. Are they gonna get him this time? Oh man, those lions are smart. This is smart lions. There's lions with like glasses on and like degrees in their heads. They were like serial killers.
They say Madagascar.
I know, this is serial killer lions is what they were. But that movie's amazing. If you hadn't had a chance to see it, Val Kilmer's in it and Michael Douglas are in it. Great performances by both of them. And like
Absolutely.
I said, even the CGI on the lions was really, really good too. So
Yeah.
Now, for the time, it was really good.
This was based on the Lions of Samo. I don't know where they're at now, but I remember going to Chicago and we've talked about.
Oh yeah, they have them stuffed.
They have
Those things were
the
huge.
actual lion stuff, and those things are like up to here. They are huge. So it is no surprise that should happen. Number 4.
All right,
4.
so number 4, this one I was kind of not. It was funny that it's at number 4 because it almost didn't make my list, but I couldn't justify not having this on my list. Okay. Lean on Me.
Lean on me. Huh?
Yeah, lean on me.
They call me Crazy Joe.
By the way,
Oh, now they call me Batman.
if you weren't aware, I am a black person, right? So
Never noticed that.
So
And I've known you 20 years.
This is one of those films where like your school showed it to you. It came on TV in Detroit. Like as much as Schindler's List comes on the USA Network, they showed Lean on Me in Detroit like all the time. And then you felt because of your blackness you had to watch it. This is like if you can't turn off you can't turn off Roots. You can't turn off Roots. You can't turn off Lean on Me. And this is one of the first times I got to really be introduced to Morgan Freeman outside of the Electric Company.
So we can't turn off American Me. So.
There you go.
Yeah.
Stand and deliver, all that stuff. But this movie is very inspirational. And one of the things that I kind of hate that Hollywood was doing for a while, where white people were saving black kids and stuff like that. You know, hey, this is about a black man who's a principal, who's taking control of a school. He's got some unorthodox methods. But, you know, you used to call him a Crazy Joe, now they call him a Batman. So, but Morgan Freeman's performance in this movie was amazing. And like I said, it was very inspirational to, obviously, us in Detroit. But me as a little kid to kind of see this, like, I could do it. my principal gonna lock the doors and nearly beat our heads in and tell me to jump off a cliff because I was doing drugs.
Yeah.
But you know, he cares, kind of, sort of. So, but watch that movie if you haven't seen it. Number 3.
I like Jim Belushi as the principal better.
Really? Nah. Nah.
Number 3.
No, wait. Or what was it? What's his name? The Substitute.
The Substitute, Tom Berenger.
Tom Berenger.
Yeah, he was awesome.
I love that movie. Not based on a true event.
Number 3.
Number 3. Catch Me If You Can.
Catch Me, I've never seen it.
Oh my God, it's such a good movie.
I heard it was.
Where he like changes like personas and the whole check kiting scam, and he was like a very charismatic. He's basically young Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's basically young. He's very charismatic, and he's like doing this like he's kind of check kiting and defrauding people with checks. But like you want to love him and believe everything he tells you, and he's kind of this cat and mouse game with the police trying to track him down. Yeah, it's a great film, and an early film for Leonardo DiCaprio, and it was like you saw his greatness at that point, and obviously he's proved it based on
All right.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Speaking of Leo, Wolf of Wall Street.
Wolf of Wall Street. Of course it has to be in there.
Of course it has to be there. And if Art was here, he'd just be like losing his shit right now.
And not Heat? What?
No, I mean that's
Heat's not true story.
Yeah, I know.
If it was, it'd be on this list.
It'd be on this list. But Wolf of Wall Street's amazing. And once again, Leonardo DiCaprio did a great job in it. Some say a little long, but every minute of it you were like really into the film, and it's based on basically them kind of defrauding, but not really defrauding, but just
They were conning the rich.
Yes. Yeah, but so when you think about it, it's like penny stocks. I mean, that's what they started from with penny stocks, and then it just kind of like anyway. Watch the movie. We've talked about this movie a bunch of different times on many lists. And if this is the first time that you're watching the show, watch the movie. And if you've heard us on the show before, you already know to watch this movie.
Okay. All right.
Number 1.
Go.
All right, so number 1, and this one I debated between Wolf of Wall Street and Goodfellas. Goodfellas won out at the end because I felt like Goodfellas has had more time to grow and live in its awesomeness of it. I mean, it's a heavily quoted movie.
Yes,
it is
based on the Latanza Heights story.
Yeah. The cast is amazing. The cast is absolutely amazing.
Oscar winner for Joe Pesci.
Scorsese again here.
With The Irishman.
Yes, exactly. So
before The Irishman, Goodfellas.
He can't do movies without Robert De Niro. But this film is great. Why do I keep forgetting his name?
Pacino?
No.
De Niro.
No.
Joe Pesci.
No.
Ray Liotta.
Thank you.
Okay.
Ray Liotta. I don't know another Ray Liotta movie I like.
Unlawful Entry? Great movie. He's
Okay.
fantastic in that movie.
I'll give you that. All right. But he did such a great job in this film, and it's just to see both sides of it, and then you get so involved in this film to where like even where you're like it's a movie, but you get mad at him when he goes and he starts to sell the drugs, and then he's like,
what are you doing?
Yeah, why would you do this? You know they're gonna kill you.
But I'll get into it.
But like the roles and the performances, all of this.
Lorraine Bracco.
Yeah, it was like even though they were well known at the time, it's just to see them all together on screen, and just Pesci is still known for this. People still come up to Pesci about Anyway.
You think I'm funny?
Yeah, I'm
What
sorry.
am I funny? Why am I funny?
I was trying not to do it.
What about me is so funny?
So that's why it's my number 1.
No, very nice. That's a good number 1.
That's good number 1.
Number 1.
All right, so
All
my
right.
list isn't that bad.
Yeah, what's that?
And wait till you hear all my honorable mentions.
And here's my screw up.
All right.
Number 5.
Titanic! Oh God. Really, dude? That is the most inaccurate of films of based on
But
true
it is
events.
based on a true story.
The most inaccurate of movies.
There's even a Jay Dawson in the cemetery.
Anyway,
Based on true events, the sinking of the Titanic really happened.
there was a boat.
There was a
that
boat
sunk.
and it hit an iceberg.
That's all of your true event that happened in this movie.
Exactly, but it's still true. It happened. Great special effects.
Yeah,
the
great.
Sinking of the Titanic was absolutely beautifully shot.
It took Endgame to take this movie down from all time.
No, that was,
Oh, Avatar, sorry. But it still took Endgame to
the
pass
use of the miniatures and everything that he did, all of the research he did for the Titanic. I mean, he went on to even
Wait,
do
who's that?
James Cameron.
His name is James Cameron, the bravest pioneer. No budget too steep, no sea too deep.
But even to go even a step further, when he went into doing I think it's called Ghost of the Abyss, the Titanic documentary, he even went further with that. So,
all the money he made off of Titanic, he was like, he made money off documentaries about it.
Exactly. It's freaking amazing. Titanic, number 5.
Number
4 is Dolemite Is My Name. I love that movie.
It's a good movie.
It is so awesome.
It could have been a great movie if they had not cast Eddie Murphy, or if Eddie Murphy had done a different voice.
No, I think that he, as Sherman Klump, because he was basically Sherman Klump, the voice of Sherman Klump on. But either way, it doesn't matter. To have him come back, and the way he came back with this. It was the direction was great. The comedy hit the points, and he just depicted Rudy Ray Moore.
It made me look at it like I didn't ever know or had ever seen this side of Rudy Ray Moore, and it was like his onstage persona was. I mean, that's who you thought he was. I literally thought that he was
a character.
Yeah, it was just a character.
He was just doing a character.
I literally thought that that's who he was in real life, and he did a great job. And Eddie Murphy sold that, and it was like even though he got a little bit of like stereotypical with his movements, I really hated when he was doing like all the pimp moves. So I was like, calm that down a little bit.
70s,
I know, but can you calm down a little bit? A little bit.
It was like that.
A little bit.
Like freaking what's his name from Fargus? Antonio Fargus when he was Fly Guy. With the fishbowl. With the fishbowl, he walked like that. Anyway.
Very true. But then that was comedy though.
But like I said, his performance was like really great. And what I liked about, because I never knew this about Rudy Ray Moore, was how much about the people he was.
Yeah.
And how at the end, and sorry, spoiler, but everybody's watching the premiere, and he actually tells him, "I've seen it already. Let me go be with the people."
Yeah.
And he goes out there with the people.
Yeah.
And from what I read, he really was like that. So yeah, man, I thought that was a freaking awesome job for the first time that that any kind of anything really regarding Rudy Ray Moore was put out there, and they executed it like that.
Right.
Worthy effort. Right. I'm giving it top 4. Number 4. Number 3 is Remember the Titans.
Oh man, how did that not get?
Come on, Remember the Titans is one of my favorite movies of all time when it comes to true stories. The bringing together of brotherhood after all of the crap that's going around them in the world. They realize that they have it. It's together. They're the ones on the field. They're the ones that are together. They are together, and it just all of the cultural barriers and all of that get knocked down, and it's all about the brotherhood and just being the Titans. They were freaking awesome. Denzel was great. Will Patton was great.
You kill him in Petey.
Killing Me Petey was great. Gosling doing in there.
Oh yeah! I never really thought about that. Yes.
Anyway, good movie. Check it out. Number 2 is also Wolf of Wall Street. Leo, Margot,
your number 1.
Done.
Yeah.
Jonah, done. Directed by Martin Scorsese. Basically all Casino and Goodfellas because it's all voiceover. McConaughey steals it a little bit.
How come we didn't just make this our top 5 Martin Scorsese films?
Yeah, no shit. Next week. So yeah, that's my number 2. Number 1. That's also Goodfellas.
All right, see, look, this. I should have put in some of my random ones then.
Who cares? Goodfellas is gonna beat it anyway. Absolutely, everything that you said, I'm not gonna beat it to death. Everything that you said was absolutely right. Scorsese was on point with that. I cannot believe that it lost out to Dances with Wolves in the Academy Awards for Best Picture.
Costner was the best at that point.
Yeah, so it was. I remember the front runners were Goodfellas, Godfather Part 3, and Dances with Wolves, and they picked Dances with Wolves instead of Sleep with the Fishes. All right.
Last Samurai.
Honorable mentions.
All right, honorable mentions. A lot.
Okay.
So I'll tell you some of the kooky ones I wanted to add into it. 300. Based on true events.
True events.
One of the ones I kind of flirted with because once again I keep thinking back of being in school and stuff they made us go watch. Glory.
Never seen it.
You've never seen that with Denzel Washington and
Matthew
Matthew Broderick?
I heard he was
He
excellent.
had a great performance in it. It's like when
he won the best supporting actor.
When he cried, it was like you felt. He was.
Yep.
Anyway, so
Yes, King Kong had shit on him. Right?
yeah, that day. I actually like American Hustle. Captain Phillips.
Good.
Yeah, I'm the captain now. I put on here Amityville Horror.
Good movie.
The Exorcist?
That is not a true story.
No, it is a true story.
It's not a true story.
Oh, why is it not? Because they changed it from a boy to a girl?
That's right. It is based on true events, but
just like Titanic is based on true events.
Right. Touché.
And Hustlers, because Jennifer Lopez. Damn.
That's it. You ain't lying. Oh my gosh.
Damn.
All right. I'm gonna go with Santa Deliver.
I told you.
I have no choice. My brownness will not allow me to not talk about Santa Deliver.
I see.
9 times 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah. Spotlight. Excellent.
I hadn't seen it.
Excellent
I had
freaking
not
movie.
seen it.
Great cast.
I didn't see
Won
that.
the SAG for best cast. Amazing movie. I was close to putting it in my top 5, but damn it, I had to put Titanic.
What's the one with the drummer and
Whiplash?
Whiplash?
That's not a true story.
It's not?
I don't think it's a true story.
Oh, I thought it was.
'Cause that's an awesome movie. If
What's
it
the
was.
one with Steve Carell? Where he's a wrestling coach?
Foxfire.
There you go. That's a true story.
That is a true story.
Yeah,
I've never seen it though.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. That's why I didn't put it on my list.
Well, that's a good point. You didn't even know the name of it. All right. Apollo 13.
Apollo 13, yeah.
Good movie. How about Monster? With freaking Charlize and Christina Ricci with Eileen Wuornos.
I have not seen it.
That's a great movie.
I have not seen it.
Gia. Never seen it.
You've never seen Gia?
No.
Oh my God, that's how I got introduced to Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie is excellent though, I heard.
Oh my God. Watch
That's
Gia.
where you saw her
Yeah,
first
that's
time?
the first time I saw
That Girl
Angelina.
Interrupted?
Nope.
Okay, never mind.
No.
Start Hackers.
Start.
Remember Hackers?
Oh yeah.
Hackers.
That's right. She was in Hackers.
You know what's weird? Okay, The Untouchables.
Oh yeah. God bless.
That should be in my top 5. I love The Untouchables.
Who am I
I
taking
still
out here?
quote that movie to this day.
I can't take it.
Never stop fighting till the fighting is done. Kevin Costner, freaking Sean Connery, Robert De Niro,
See,
Andy Garcia.
They had to give it
Charles
because
Martin
he was coming off of The Untouchables. They were like, I mean, he did Dance of the World, but he did Untouchable, man.
Exactly. You know what?
Untouchable.
We give it to him. Untouchables. Excellent. I love that movie. You know what else is good is Argo. That's a great freaking movie.
Oh yeah, with Ben Affleck. Yeah, that is a good movie.
That's a
actually
damn good movie. I like that one a lot. How are we gonna forget Jesus? Passion of Christ.
Wait, which one? Passion of Christ, Jesus of Nazareth.
Passion of Christ.
Okay, Passion of Christ. Okay.
Another one I liked was Mask.
Oh, with
Rocky Dennis and Eric Stoltz and Sam Elliott, Cher.
and Cher. I was
Yeah,
trying to say Cher.
great movie. Moneyball.
Moneyball was really good.
I love Moneyball.
Moneyball was really good.
Really good. Now, I don't want to talk about like complete bios, even though I threw Dolemite out there. But Ray, obviously Ray is freaking like one of the best. Okay, how about this one? Detroit.
I've not seen Detroit. I'm from Detroit. Have not seen the movie Detroit. You know, I've seen all the RoboCops though.
Hell yeah. And Beverly Hills Cop.
And the Beverly Hills Cops.
Cops.
Not gonna watch because it's more than one.
That's right. Tell us what you think of our list. Who got it right? I know he did probably, but it's okay.
I don't have Untouchables, and I feel like I could have 5A Untouchables.
Let us know your top 5 movies based off true stories, true events, and put them on console below.
All right.
Terrence, take us home.
All right, so definitely put it in the comments before. I like reading those. We've been noticing not too many people. Some people will point out some things, but not too many people have been putting their lists. I want to see lists. I want to see what you guys are coming up with, and there's a lot to choose from. Trust me, you guys can make a great top 5 list with just what we gave on honorable mentions. Also, with that being said, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel so that way you're aware of all the other videos that we do on the channel. As you know, we're producing more content nowadays because we're trying to do a little bit more things. If you get a chance to visit any of the other channels that we've been appearing on lately, you know, give them a shout out and stuff like that. Watch their channels. I feel like that's good. Especially we're recently doing Countdown City Geekcast. So
Countdown City Geekcast, the Death Ray podcast. Definitely keep an eye out for those shows. We may be stopping by on those. Countdown City WrestleCast. So keep an eye out for those shows also.
Definitely do that. And if I'm going to put my link down here too. We have t-shirts now that you guys can just outright purchase. So if you want one of the t-shirts that you've seen us wear on the show, there's other designs on there. Some stuff I really spent a lot of hours making. So please buy it. So a lot of hours kind of doing it and fighting stuff and messing with graphics and doing all this stuff. So I take pride in it. Wow, please. All right.
Guess we got another top 5 coming up next week, right? So please, if there's any of other different type of top 5s that you want us to talk about, throw it also in the comment below. Hit Terrence up on Facebook, hit me up on Twitter, and because we're running out of ideas. No, I'm just kidding.
Top 5 true event horror films.
True event. Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, see.
Damn.
That can
All right, never
I can
mind.
use Amityville and Exorcist and The Conjuring and
The Conjuring. Yeah, I guess that would count as a.
Annabelle and basically
Okay, that's
everything that
enough.
James Wan made.
Brass Van Art, where the hell they're at, I'm Manny.
I'm sorry.
And we'll see you next time.
Top 5 James Wan films.
We'll do that for our horror month next
Okay.
year. And we're black! Black!
we're back and we're black.
We're black and back.
Cause I'm black, y'all.
And I'm black, y'all. And I'm black and I'm black and I'm black, y'all. All right.
I'm bliggity black.
Black, because I'm black. Yo.